It's not fair that the fucking shelters won't allow dogs. We have to go to the shelter because we have a tornado headed our way. We have to leave our dogs.
Whole neighborhoods got erased in seconds and nobody's talking about it. A massive tornado just tore through Oklahoma. We talking homes gone, roofs ripped off, people stuck under debris.
My uncle survived the tornado in Oklahoma because of beer.
If you didn't know, Enid, Oklahoma was just hit by a massive F4 tornado. Enid holds a very special place in our family's heart. My brother and my sister both live there. We live now somewhere different in Oklahoma, but my daughter was also born in Enid. We lived in Enid for a long time, and they are going through it right now. So many homes, businesses, vehicles, everything was destroyed, and now they're trying to start the entire cleanup and rebuilding process of getting hit by such a massive tornado. One of my sister's friends' home was completely destroyed. She was able to start a GoFundMe for them to start rebuilding their lives and their home. I do have that GoFundMe in my link tree in my bio if you guys want to head over there and help support them. If you are a family in need in Enid that is going through this disaster right now, please comment. I would love to make a video. We are going to personally try and donate as much money as we possibly can to help these families. And even if you only have $1 to $5 to give, that adds up the more people that do it. So I highly encourage you, if you can, reach out to these families in Enid and help them rebuild their lives, because being hit by a tornado like this is destructive. It takes so much from you and your families. So yes, go check out that link tree in my bio to get that GoFundMe, and please comment if you are somebody that needs help as well.
This is Enid, Oklahoma, the site of a massive tornado that tore through here. 50,000 people call it home. There is so much destruction in this particular neighborhood, and this was actually Tyler Vanover's cattle field, and now you can see pieces of twisted metal. This looks like it was at one point a weather vane, but there's bubble wrap and pieces of plastic and barbed wire, and this actually looks like it was part of a level at one point, all mixed together in here. Tyler, for his part, says that he can't locate, or has lost at least, to the tornado, 1/3 of his cattle. You can see here just the massive pieces of metal that have been sheared off the buildings from across the street, and they're working so hard to try and restore it. The thing that is even more challenging is that here in the Midwest, which has just had a series of severe weather, they're expecting more severe weather. All of this, speaking of somebody whose children are getting these warnings every single day, it is exhausting, but you have to stay vigilant, because you have to pay attention every single time that you hear one of those tornado sirens go off. And it is incredible that there are no fatalities, and that's because people remain vigilant.
Whole neighborhoods got erased in seconds and nobody's talking about it. A massive tornado just tore through Oklahoma. We talking homes gone, roofs ripped off, people stuck under debris. Even an Air Force base got shut down. And here's the scary part. It ain't just one tornado. They saying more tornadoes can hit over the next few days. It's getting real scary, because all of these disasters going on right now, it's like, what's happening? Yeah, what's happening? Man, if y'all didn't got caught in this Oklahoma tornado, man, all prayers to y'all. If y'all anywhere besides Oklahoma, y'all send them prayers and everything. Let's figure out what we could do to help these people who's lost homes and everything else.
It's not fair that the fucking shelters won't allow dogs. We have to go to the shelter because we have a tornado headed our way. We have to leave our dogs.
Heading into your direction. This is not a regular tornado warning. This is a PDS tornado warning. Underground, if you physically possibly can get underground. If you are in a mobile home, you need to find a sturdier building to get to. If you have to get in a hard and drive, you do have time.
Let's go, let's go. Open the door, let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Run, run, run. Michael, go, Michael. Go. It's okay, Avery. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I know.
We're good.
No, we're fine. I'm just concerned about the dogs. We can. Oh my god. No, the tornado's past us.
Did you hear any sirens?
We got the all clear. We're just. Look, everybody is leaving. Literally, everybody is leaving. We're fine.
This is gonna be. My uncle survived the tornado in Oklahoma because of beer. I know you scrolled back up when you heard that. Hi, welcome back, Nosy. My tío, my uncle, calls me. He goes, Mijo, don't freak out. I was just in a tornado. Of course, I freak out. Are you okay? What happened? Call the ambulance. He goes, no, I'm fine. And so is the truck. What's the truck got to do with it? He goes, it's what saved my life. And I said, that's impossible. The tornado would have picked up your truck. He goes, no, the beer in the back added the extra weight. It stayed flat on the ground. What do you mean beer? What are you doing in Oklahoma with beer? Apparently, he tells me, my buddy had a 1-year-old birthday party and they bought so much cases of 36 packs of beer and he didn't drink it all. So my tío, my uncle, went to Oklahoma to buy it off of him. $4 a case. He showed me that truck. It was filled. That pickup and inside filled to the brim with 36 packs. It was enough weight to keep his truck on the ground. Why does this only happen to my family?
This is what remains of several homes, structures in the path of a very violent and powerful tornado that ripped through south of Enid, Oklahoma around dusk. It's near Vance Air Force Base. This was a long track tornado. It was on the ground for around a half hour or so. Very slow moving, but again, very, very powerful. This is real close to where we intercepted this tornado south of Enid. Immediately afterwards, we were here making sure no one was home. We scoured the rubble to ensure that, fortunately, no one was here at the time of the tornado. Locals who have lived here for decades, they say they've seen tornadoes in the past, but this one was a whole different beast.
You always hear everybody talk about the train going through. Sound like a locomotive. I heard the train, and it's a fact. We stood right over there and listened to it go overhead, and it was pretty intense there for a while, you know. And the video that I've got is just right out the backyard. We got a pond out behind us, and it apparently went right through there. And we got lots of wind and stuff, and trees just looked like tops spinning out there, and it broke the tops out of a lot of them. So, a lot of tree damage, but nobody was hurt right here.
Search and rescue is ongoing. Emergency responders from around the region have converged here to make sure no one is missing. Several more days of severe weather just like this in the forecast. Please pay attention because this can happen so quickly, and a large part of the country is under threat. We're going to be covering for Weather Nation near Enid, Oklahoma. I'm Jonathan Petramala.
That is insane.
Twister Girl. I am in Shawnee, Oklahoma, and I'm going to give you a list of the cities that I'm concerned about for Oklahoma tornadoes and extremely large hail. I'm headed to Ada, so obviously Ada, Davis, Lake Texoma, Durant, Halls Valley, Hugo, Shawnee, Ardmore, Sulphur, and Tisch. If you're around any of these cities, if I didn't name your city, that doesn't mean that you're not included. If you're around any of those cities, the timing is after 4 o'clock. It's 2:30 now, so after 4, closer to 6, 7, or 8 o'clock, depending on your location. Be very weather aware tonight.
If you all didn't hear about last night in Oklahoma on April 23rd, there was a massive tornado that went through Enid. It was 2.6 miles wide at its greatest size. And I've already had people reaching out to me that live in the Enid area, and they're like, we don't know what's happening. We don't feel like we're getting the support that we need because no one died in it, which I swear last night when I looked at the news, there was like 8 people who died. This is a tornado footage from one of my buddies that actually lives out in Enid. This was from the backyard of his farm that he was videoing this from. Completely wild. I'll go ahead and put this video in. People often ask us like how the animals react when it's about to be a natural disaster, and captive animals absolutely have no survival skills whatsoever, as you can see by his horses that just continued to eat the hay and had zero cares about the tornado zizzing by. They could care less. All right, so people are already reaching out going like, entire neighborhoods are gone. Like one guy was like, my entire childhood neighborhood is eradicated. It no longer exists. And we don't feel like there's as much sense of urgency as there is with most tornadoes because no one died, which it's going to be really hard for me to believe that they're not going to go through some rubble and find someone, because I mean, like he said, there are entire streets in neighborhoods. I mean, generations of memories just eradicated. Just splinters on the ground left. I mean, it was a huge one. Okay, guys, the Air Force Base got tons of good video of it. There's tons of footage around. But yeah, if you're those construction companies, if you're those insurance companies that can go out and help, please do so. Okay, you know, it's one of those things where I guess they're asking that, like, hey, it does not appear that there's enough help out here this morning. So if you're a private civilian, you know, might want to stay out of the way of the people who actually know what they're doing and stuff. Don't be down there gawking and driving around the roads just looking. You know, if you're going there, go there to help. Tons of people would love it if you brought them blankets and cases of water and you know, anything that could help. You know, some clothing, some jackets, because like that one guy was saying that messaged me this morning. He was like, everything is gone, like his whole house just gone. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of links that come out on GoFundMe's and stuff. People don't have those set up yet, but as soon as they do, you know, I would love to share those on here. So, you know, message us, comment to us. Feel free to put your GoFundMe link in this if you've got one going, if it was your home that was affected, or comment below how people can greatest help you all. Okay, please do that.
Just over the hill. Whoa, no. It's actually just over the hill, just here. Get out of the way, Daniel. Get out of the way. Clear, left, clear, right. No. Just switch it back to side camera, Daniel. Goes right there. Go straight, Rick. Suck in that in. Clear behind, come back in behind it. We're clear. We're clear. We're clear. We're in the clear. Holy shit. Wow! You're filming it. You're filming. You're doing good. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Forgot to go at that. Oh. Yeah. I'm just gonna get ready to turn back around. We'll go to that road that crosses the river.
I'll get in the back.
4 adults, 2 dogs, and a cat. All inside this storm shelter. And that's how they survived that massive tornado that spun over Enid, Oklahoma. Rianne Hunt was telling me that her husband David's usually the last one to get in the storm shelter. In this case, he was the first one to yell to them about what was coming and to get in there. And it's a good thing he did, because that's what's left of their 40 by 60 shop. The trailers that were out here, the horse trailer, they don't know where they are. And as you look down the street, other homes, other businesses, other shops, demolished. But nobody lost their lives. And the injuries so far, according to officials, were minor, which is always amazing, especially when you see damage to this extent.
We now have our first EF4 tornado of 2026 in Enid, Oklahoma. This tornado occurred during yesterday's severe weather sequence, where we saw significant severe weather from the Great Plains all the way up into the Midwest. The National Weather Service has given this tornado a preliminary rating of EF4 with estimated wind speeds of 170 to 175 miles per hour. And like I said, this is preliminary, so it is still subject to change if they find any more damage in Enid that they believe supports different wind speeds than is currently established. So this is still a rating that could be changed, could be adjusted based upon damage that they may see. But I personally do not think it's going to change very much, just based upon the photos, the videos that I've seen so far, the drone footage. But obviously the ground survey teams know a lot more than we do, and they can see a lot more than we can simply observe from photos and videos. So we'll have to see what they end up saying over the next few days. But as of right now, 10 to 15 injuries have been reported in Enid. This tornado went through the Vance Air Base in southwestern Enid, Oklahoma, and hit quite a few homes. I've heard that 40 homes sustained some form of damage. But thankfully, as of right now, no fatalities have been confirmed or reported at all. So thankfully, as of right now, no one has lost their life, and that is always something great to hear, because tornadoes like this, you often do have people losing their lives in tornadoes like this that are so intense, and it's always great to hear when there's no fatalities from these kinds of monster tornadoes. So this tornado was insane in its track, had lots of deviant motion. It tried to occlude 2 different times, and that's basically where the circulation gets pushed off to the north, and the tornado starts this quick weakening cycle, but it failed both times when it was occluding, so it went up to the north. It weakened a little bit, and then it spun back to the south and then cut back southeast, and that caused a rapid intensification of the tornado in those failed occlusion points, and is really dangerous for storm chasers, especially as you get into the nighttime hours where you can't see the tornado, and it makes those quick cuts back to the west and south. Really can catch storm chasers off guard. So thankfully, sounds like no storm chasers were really impacted in a situation where they were hit by the tornado when it did those failed occlusions. So thankfully, no storm chasers were injured or anything as of right now that I've heard of. So just an insane situation in Enid, Oklahoma. Thankfully, no fatalities, but certainly quite extensive damage. So make sure you keep the people of Enid, Oklahoma in your thoughts and prayers.
Oh no, it's on the ground.
It's definitely on the ground.
It's on the ground right now.
Yeah, we put everything.
You hear it?
Oh shit. Where are we supposed to go?
I don't know, but it's coming.
It's over at the training room. Literally here.
Holy shit.
That is crazy. Oh look, there's a plug.
Man, Nathan's about freaking the fuck out.
There's a plug. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. This is pretty good. Get it coming.
Oh my god.
They might miss the shack.
It looks like it's south of the shack.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit the fucking shit on the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might hit the hill.